And hello everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today I am trying
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Motion compensation activated.
today I am trying SayIntentions.ai firefighting mission for the first time. And this will be my first impression of the firefighting missions of SayIntentions. So I have set up the air tractor 802 Fireboss for this mission, of course. It's a beautiful aircraft. I do need to remove its and as always, there is a little bit of a bug when I first try to use the controller to do the workaround. Not a big deal, but sometimes I have to use my mouse. Okay, let's remove the engine covers and the pilot tub covers. What else do we have to do on this plane? Is there any static port covers? Yes, there is a static port cover up there. I'll remove that. And allows us to check the rudder, the aileron, everything looks good. It's a very tall airplane, as you can see. I have never flown it in real life. I've only really flown 2 aircraft, or 3 aircraft in real life. Actually 4 aircraft in real life. Mostly the Cessna 172. And then the light sport cruiser. Let's get in. Okay. I need to remove the control lock, of course. I need to put the parking brake on, which it is already. The starter switch should be off. So let me just make sure that, yeah, starter switch is off. Ignition switch is off. Battery off. Generator switch off. Engine number speed off. Air condition off. Circuit breaker check all in. Yes. Gear level down and up, so down, yes. Fuel shut off open. The fuel valve, that's an important one. It's right here, and it's, yeah, open. Okay, yeah, we're checking that. Power level should be idle, right here. Propeller should be full aft. The condition level should be cut off. The water rudder should be up. Water rudder, actually where that is. FCU override. I don't know where the water rudder is. I'm pretty sure it's okay. You would think it's close to the rudders, but flaps down off. Pump brake, aileron trim control. Yeah, what is that one? Water rudder. So is that up or down? Water rudder should be up. So they are down actually. Actually, let's look outside the aircraft. So now they're up. Okay, so this is those little, I think these are those little things, those little red things here. So when this is up, they are deployed, and when this is down, they are retracted. So yes, they should be up in this position. That's correct. It's cool, we are learning things here. I Where did my checklist go? Oh no, here it is. Okay. Okay. Water. The scoop switch should be off. Scoop switch. Where is the scoop? Scoop. Scoops. Manual off. I think manual is probably okay. Water release mode switch manual. Water release mode. I'm not sure where that is. We're gonna skip that. Water release on switch. We're gonna skip that as well. All right, so starting the engine. Battery on. So battery on. There it is. Interior light as requested. We don't need any, so we'll leave it on. We'll leave it as is. Nav light on. Let's see if nav lights work off my... no, they don't. I don't have my actual switches connected to that. So nav lights on. Actually, we could do the strobe and nav lights, but we'll just do the nav lights for now. Voltage, check 24 volts. The voltage is 0 volt at the moment, so that means our battery is not really on. Does it? Is it? Generator is on. So why do we have 0 volts? Am I missing something here? Avionics are off. Did I not turn the battery on properly? Okay, let's see if that works anyways. Fuel quantity check. We have 50% gas. Yeah, that should be fine for our mission, no problem. Fuel boost on, check. PSI then off. Okay, let's try the fuel boost.
Skyhawk 974 Tango Alpha, Los Angeles Center, roger. Say request.
Oh, I think this happens when my my text to my push to talk is stuck on the press position for some reason. Okay. Let's see, before engine start. Fuel, low fuel quantity, press to test. Low fuel quantity, press to test. This is not a, those buttons are not active, so we can't do it. Okay, no problem. Flaps test operation, then up. Okay, let's see. Yeah, flaps are going down, all the way down. Where is the flap lever on this thing actually? I don't even know, because I'm doing it on my throttle control. I have a flaps lever that I use, but I don't actually know where the flaps control is. It's definitely an electric control. Okay, so flaps work, flight control free, and yeah, the aileron are working just fine, and the elevators, I can't see them, but I could go on the external camera. Yeah, elevators are working, rudder is working as well. Everything is working fine, the brakes as well. Okay, let's start. Power level idle, propeller level feather, we did that already. Condition cut off, engine start perform, propeller area is clear, starter switch. So start switch on. Ignition when NG is greater than 12%. NG is at 10, 11, 12. Okay, so ignition. Actually on continuous. Condition lever NG when NG is at 17%. Condition lever to power idle. When NG is greater than 56%, we will turn off the starter. Well, the starter turn off automatically already. Propeller lever full forward. There it is. Generator on. Ah, it was already on. Still at 0 volts, which I don't understand. And ignition off. Okay, we do have power, it seems. Volt and amperage 0 volt. What is going on here? Why is it 0 volt? There's something going on with my alternator or something? I don't know. It's really... Ah! This is a button here that's not working well. Okay, I have a button that's causing this. Okay, finally. I got it to step 25. Okay, I have a switch that in my ignition panel that is messing things up here. Okay, I finally have 25 volts. So all is well. Okay, I can turn on the avionics, by the way. There you go. And let's turn on the transponder. And now that we're finally ready to fly, we are gonna get the ATIS at Santa Ynez, which is actually an AWAS 118.075. So let's get our let's get our communication going here. Okay, we've got our GPS working, and we're gonna see if we can get an ATIS going on. 118 point. Oh, we have two radio, or yeah, we do have two radios. But how do I switch from one to the other? Ah, it does work. 075. Okay, 118.075 on the secondary radio. And of course I need to switch this to both radio. There you go. Let's see if we can hear anything.
-0.
Yes.
Visibility
Okay.
10. Sky conditions, scattered at 3300 feet. Broken at 4,000 feet. Broken at 4600 feet.
I think it's significantly
Temperature 16.
clearer than it was talking about.
2.12. Altimeter 2998. Density altitude 800 feet. Santa Ynez Airport, automated weather observation.
2998.
2235 Zulu.
Okay.
Wind 115 at 10.
So we get
Visibility
the
10.
We're good on that.
Sky conditions.
Let's contact
Scattered
SkyOps
at 3300 feet. Broken at 4000 feet. Broken at 4600 feet. Temperature 16. Dew point 12. Altimeter 2998. Density altitude 800 feet.
SkyOps dispatch, Skyhawk 974 Tango Alpha at Santa Ynez. Request firefighting mission east of Santa Ynez Airport. Did it work? I don't think so. I'm gonna need to restart SayIntentions. Nothing kicked in. Radio check.
Video and audio.
Okay, actually that does work. So let's get back to it. SkyOps dispatch, Skyhawk 974 Tango Alpha at Santa Ynez Airport. Request firefighting mission east of Santa Ynez Airport.
Give me a minute. Let me see what we've got. I'll get back to you in a minute or two.
Roger, thank you. 974 Tango Alpha. Okay, and this is a CTAF 122.8, so let's put that on CAM 1. I wish this... Okay, the firefighting mission
Skyhawk 4
begins.
Tango Alpha, you've got an urgent wildfire mission. It's getting out of hand and we need you in the air. Reports of a lightning holdover flaring up near Hurricane Deck, Los Padres National Forest, 2 miles northeast, heading 040, lat 34.73, lawn minus 119.87, critical comms repeater and cabins threatened. You're cleared direct to the incident, maintain 6,000 feet en route, expect fire traffic on 122.925. Use any suitable water source for scooping. Be below 300 feet and under 150 knots for drop. We're sending your crew now, airborne in minutes.
Okay, below 300 feet and under 150 knots for drops. And Roger, I am ready to go.
Copy. Stand by for mission update.
Okay, so we are waiting for my crew to board.
Hello, sir. We're gearing up back here. Give us a minute.
Okay, let's see if I can... no worries. Take your time, let me know when you're ready.
Hey, Philippe, just getting things set up here. Remember our last mission with Andrea and Patrick? That was quite a day. Give us a moment.
Okay, so I'm still waiting that they get ready to go. In the meantime, let me make sure that everything is set properly.
We're all set back here. Ready when you are, sir.
Okay, we are about to taxi out.
Roger that, Philippe.
So this is cool. I'm talking to my crew that's that just, I don't know, supposedly on board with me or whatever, but I also have the dispatch. So let's go ahead and taxi. So I'm gonna contact 122.8 for CTAF. So let's get that 122.8 on COM1. There it is, and we're gonna switch to microphone on COM1. There you go. I will still monitor COM2 just in case. Alright. So Santa Ynez traffic. Air tractor Skyhawk 974 Tango Alpha. taxiing to runway 26, Santa Ynez traffic. Alright, so we are going to release our parking brake and begin taxiing. So we are going to runway, actually we're going to go to that runway 22 over there, so taxiing this way. Probably want me to taxi over there. There's another plane in the taxiing, but I have not heard him on CTAF. 122.8, yeah, 112.8. So 26 is to my left. Correct. So I'm gonna go to the beginning of 26 over there. And always a good idea to pull your joystick all the way aft when taxiing on this tractor. Yeah, I wish I had taken off from a tower at the airport. That would have made it more interesting with the ATC communication from SayIntentions. But I guess it gets me to focus on the firefighter. Okay, so looks like we're all clear. Santa Ynez traffic. 974 Tango Alpha, holding short runway 26, about to take off, departing to the northeast. Santa Ynez traffic. Alright, so for departure, I need to set my mixture to full forward. And let's see what else. Taxi out. Oh, I should have put my... Okay, this is very bad what I'm doing right now, but I should have put my nav light and strobe lights on, and my landing lights and those lights on. There you go. Should have done that before. Oh, there's the dude departing runway 8. So that's actually very fun. In real life, I would get the heck out of here. I don't know why it's departing runway 8 when runway 26 is clearly with the wind. So let me see if I see that guy departing. I'm actually really curious about this. This is traffic injection from... I'm gonna go into drone mode to see if I can... Yeah, it decided to change his mind or what? Oh no, he's lining up to take off. Runway 8. So this is traffic generated by SayIntentions.ai, which does traffic injection now.
612 taxiing to runway 8, Santa Ynez.
And there's another one taxiing to runway 8. So as you can see, it's not perfect because he's looks like he's taking off runway 26 for some reason. When he said he was going to take off runway 8, and actually he's not really taking off runway 26, he's just going in the grass, and luckily did not crash over there, but quite nearly crashed over there in the trees. He's like going super low. That is the funniest traffic injection I've seen in SayIntentions so far. I wonder if it's because I was on runway 26 that he decided to take off north instead of runway 8 like he initially announced. And then this is this guy that was announcing taxiing to runway 8. That's something that is really fun to do with SayIntentions, is to check out the when you hear the radio calls, to check out what's actually happening with the traffic injection, and that makes the whole thing very realistic and alive. So anyways, that being said, let's continue our checklist. And we want the canopy to be closed. Yes, it is. Rudder trim set for takeoff. Okay, don't forget that, in the green. And then this rudder in the green as well. Flap set for takeoff. If my weight is less, flaps up. Yes, so it is. Rudder trim set for takeoff. And on trim, propeller, lever, RPM, condition lever full forward, engine instrument check, fuel quantity check, check local, air condition off, ignition, blah blah blah. Okay, I think we're good. We're gonna put the landing lights and what, take off and make sure that we don't over torque. Power level 2,000 pounds. Okay, release brakes, power levels, takeoff power, slide back pressure on controls, add lift off, speed, don't rotate too much, positive rate of climb, then gear up and then climb out at 100 to 115, flaps up at 105. Okay, great. So 2,000 pound off.
Santa Ynez traffic, November 612, departing runway 8, Santa Ynez.
Santa Ynez traffic, air traffic 974, Tango Alpha air tractor, departing runway 26. Santa Ynez traffic. 2,000 pound of torque, releasing the brake, going to 4,000. 4,000. Trying to keep center line. And there we go, airborne. I'm going to keep my torque in the green. Positive rate of climb, gear up. Okay, max continuous 37 at 1700. Okay, so let's see. Let's contact Sky Ops and let's contact the fire frequency that they had told me about. It was 122.925. Okay, 122.925. There you go. So we're going to come 2. Let's go to come 1. Let's see if there's anybody on this channel. Fire traffic, air tractor 974 Tango Alpha is at 2,605 miles east of Solvang Santa Ynez Airport and overflying Santa Ynez. Let's see if anybody responds to that. So this is Santa Ynez over here, and I kind of want to check it out. So I'm gonna, because it's quite a scenic little Danish village. So I'm gonna fly low and see what I can see. This is not something I would do on a real fire mission, obviously, but let's look at our Skyforce Sim. Is this Santa Ynez? It should be. Oh no, I passed Santa Ynez already. I passed Solvang. Let's make a U-turn. probably ruining the realism of the mission here by wanting to do my little touristy low flyby of solving, but I guess that's the advantage of being in a simulator, is that you can sometimes have a little fun, or you can make it extra realistic as well. You know, it's your choice. Right now I want to check out solving because I was just there a couple of days ago, 2 days ago, and it was a lovely little Danish village with Danish buildings, and I'm kind of curious to see if that is represented in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. I kind of highly doubt it. I think it's probably not, but you know. What's the cruise engine limitation for cruising? 37 recommended max. Okay, here's soldering, by the way. Alright, so what do we have here? Do we have cute little buildings, or do we just have generic stuff? This looks pretty generic to me. This is not. I stayed at this yellow building over here. That to the left of that was the inn I stayed at, but it was a cute little Danish building. And then here there's a mission. Okay, the mission has a flat wall, but that's the old mission center Inez. It is not depicted properly, unfortunately. I'm not too surprised, unless this, you know, there might be some add-on that I can add and check out, but unless there is a world update for these kind of things, this is not going to be properly depicted like a city that's different from the others like this. So anyway, that was solving. Let's get back to our mission. In SayIntentions, I should be able to get a map of where I need to go. No? Not quite. Okay, well, let's ask dispatch about where we need to go then. SkyOps dispatch, air tractor 974 Tango Alpha, request a vector to the fighter.
Fire is 16 miles northeast, heading 050 from your position.
Okay, 050. Thank you, heading 050. 6 miles north.
Copy.
974 Tango Alpha. Alright, so it's not too far. 040050 area. It's somewhere over there. 6 miles north. Let's see if I see it in there. Nope. Okay. 050. Let me check. 14.9 miles. Okay. Oh, I'm going way too east. There it is. Is there a compass in here? Not seeing one. There should be a compass. 13.8 miles. Getting closer. Could accelerate a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Not too much. 3700 is good. Just at the limit of the yellow. There we go. Might as well. I do need to find a water surface to. There is a lake over there. This is Lake Kachuma, I believe. So that's where I will. I'll be loading water. So let's see. I'm gonna load water at Lake Kachuma. Let's see.
Got it.
Is there any lake that's closer to the fire?
Lake Kachuma is the closest for water scooping.
Okay, perfect. So we are flying again next to Santa Ynez Airport over there, getting a gorgeous view of it, and we are gonna scoop some water over there at Lake Kachuma. The interesting thing is during my trip to Solvang, I did drive next to the airport right here, and I followed that road that goes next to Lake Kachuma, so it's kind of funny that I'm following the same path with my plane. Alright, so for scooping and landing, I gotta make sure that I believe my scooper is probably properly set up, although I'm gonna double check that. Let's see in my controls here. Nothing specific for the AT-802. No. Let's look at this guy and see if I have something assigned here. Firefighting mission toggle scoop 2220. Okay, it seems to be set up. So let's slow down. I need to slow down to to land here. So for landing, I used to know this better, but about 80 knots. It's not running to that boat over here. So about 80 knots, and we do want to deploy our flaps. And we want to maintain 60 knots, which is to 10 a flap. We're getting 70 knots right now. Let's flare and let's accelerate a little bit. Okay, let's land. Okay. All right. So okay, it's loading. Gallons, 150. It's loading. I need to accelerate actually to keep from filling up. I forgot what's the full tank. It looks like it's pretty full. 820, it's full. So let's close it and let's accelerate full speed. Full speed. Let's try to take off. Of course, it's going to be challenging because I have a full tank. Okay, just at the limit of stalling. Okay, flaps up. Alright. Okay. I finally got it. That was challenging because I'm so heavy. Okay, so now we can let's ask for vectors to the fire. Skyhop's dispatch 974 Tango Alpha, request vectors to the fire. It's really hard to climb. For some reason. 355, okay. I'm at 330 right now, I need to go this way. Okay, 34, there it is, 355. Okay. And 8.3 miles. So am I gonna see something? Because right now I don't see anything. 7.8 miles. Still need to climb some more. I just hope that the release works correctly. It should be the same button. 7.2 miles at 355. I wish they would show the fire on that map. So I'm at COM 2 and radio check.
Skyhawk 4 Tango Alpha 5x5.
Dispatch, what is the altitude of the fire?
Fire elevation 3100 feet.
3100 feet, which is, that's the altitude I'm at right now. .5 miles. That's 005. Oh. Should I be seeing some smoke for the fire? 1074 Tango Alpha.
Copy.
Yeah, that's not asking you to copy, I'm asking you to answer my question. Do I see some smoke? I suspect not. So, okay, 005. So it's somewhere in this valley, I think. 2.9 miles away. Okay, I can't climb high enough for this mountain here. Not liking my current situation at all. 2.7 miles, and yeah, there's no way I can make that. I'm gonna have to exit that canyon. Oh gosh, I am in deep trouble here. Don't think I can make that turn. Ah! Crash! Wow. I got caught like a beginner here. This is a reminder that aviation is dangerous. And those firefighters, they do a crazy job. Okay, so 355, 2.1010 now. So, here it is. I see the frames actually. Incredible. Okay. Dispatch, I see the flames. Oh wow. There's a lot of flames, so which one should we go for? Well, they are all pretty tough to access. But it's actually really cool to see the flames. Because I'm going down, I'm going really fast. 150. Let's see. Okay, pretty cool drop. Yeah, full power to be able to get out of this alive. Don't want to repeat the same mistake as earlier. Boy, yeah, I'm already locked in here, so I'm not actually sure that I can survive this. Well, I'm a lot lighter than before, so hopefully my climb rate is a lot more. Yes. How was that drop? Actually, I should ask my crew.
Drop looks good. Coverage on target.
How was that last drop?
The last drop was effective. Fire's slowing down.
Is mission successful?
The mission's progressing well. Fire's slowing down after the last drop.
Do I need to make another drop? Do I need to make another drop?
Yes, make another drop.
Okay. I need to go back to Mount Kachuma. Wow, there's a lot of fire. I don't think... how many drops are necessary? How many drops are necessary? Come on. How many drops are necessary for this mission? Looks like radio check. Looks like I need to restart SayIntentions, so let's do that right away. many drops are necessary for this mission?
We'll need a few more drops to ensure the fire is fully contained.
Okay, so it's not like career mode where you do one drop and you're happy. Here they encourage you to do more drops, but it's not like you get a score or anything like that, so you can quit whenever you want. I think I was expecting to do just one drop, so that's what I'm gonna do. We are gonna head for Santa Ynez and land. You know, I'll just mention to dispatch. Returning to Santa Ynez Airport, 974 Tango Alpha.
Returning to Santander.
This was a fun little mission. I enjoyed the visuals. I was actually surprised to see the visuals. I didn't expect SayIntentions to provide those, but they do, so that is great. I liked that, unlike career mode, you know, like I'm gonna now try to give the pros and cons versus the career mode in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Of course, you get all the proper ATC communication, which would have been more visible if I had taken off a towered airport as opposed to a non-towered airport like I'm doing, but that's cool. You have the freedom, whereas in career mode you're very, you know, you really have to follow what they tell you, otherwise it will score you badly. Well, SayIntentions is a double-edged word because you don't have a score. You're not really motivated to be realistic or do a good job extinguishing the fire. You kind of like, you know, yeah, you try your best. I think I dropped water over the fire, but it doesn't give me any score, which is definitely an advantage of the career mode of Microsoft Flight Simulator, the score that they give you at the end. That's something I'm going to suggest actually to the SayIntentions team, and they do listen to those feature requests quite a bit. But having a score system, I think, is essential to make the whole mission more satisfying and more involving. I'm trying to find the airport here as I'm talking. I think it's over there, but I don't see it yet. Yeah, I see it now. Yeah, it's over there on my 1 o'clock. I'm gonna land runway 8. No, actually I should land runway 26. And runway 26. So let me call CTAF, which was what again? 122.8, I believe. So on COM1 122.8. Nope. 122.8. And let's make sure we are talking to COM1. There you go. Santa Ynez traffic, air tractor or Fireboss 974 Tango Alpha is entering left base runway 26. Sorry, right base runway 26. Actually, you know, that's not the right kind of approach, but there's nobody else, so. Okay, entering final runway 26 Santa Ynez traffic. So what I'm just realizing is that I'm not demonstrating at all what we should be doing in real life, which is overfly at midfield and enter at a 45-degree angle in the downwind, standard downwind for this airport. And I did not do that at all. I'm just coming in straight. Okay, let's put 10 degrees of flap. I'm going a little fast, so I can put 20 degrees of flap. There we go. Slowing me down quite a bit now, especially because I'm power idle. And full flaps. Okay, flaring. There we go. Very gentle. Oh. I did a little bit of... Oh, you know, I should have recorded my landing. I always forget to do this. Let's go around, guys. Hopefully I have enough runway to go around. It's gonna be borderline. Okay. Just about enough, but I over-torqued the engine in my panic. So I wanted to record my landing. And another advantage of SayIntentions here is the freedom of, you know, not having to worry about a score, so you can kind of go around, do a touch and go if you want, not follow what ATC is telling you. This is nice, but I wish there was a scoring system actually, so I don't know how to do the best of both worlds, which is give you a score, maybe give you a score on what matters, like making sure you make the right ATC calls and all that. So for example, I would be penalized because I didn't talk to traffic right now to say that I'm going around. So let me do that right now. Santa Ynez traffic, Fireboss 974 Tango Alpha, entering left base, runway 26. Santa Ynez traffic. So let me pause, let me go into the recorder, flight recorder here. Where is it? There's the flight recorder. Now I can do record, and I'm going to start the recording. Let's see if it's recording. Looks like it's recording. 5-6 seconds. Yeah, it looks like it's recording. So let's focus on flying a little bit. Let's put 10 degrees of flaps. A little low. Kind of not.
Santa Ynez traffic, Roman 2901 taxiing to runway 8, Santa Ynez.
Santa Ynez traffic, Fireboss 974 Tango Alpha, landing runway 26 on final. Santa Ynez traffic. So in other words, 20 degrees of flap. And this is full flap actually. I'm a little low, but I'm not too fast. Okay. Let's flare. I think I kept my landing gear down the whole time, I hope. Yes, I did. Okay. And with that, let's stop our recording. And stop it and replay it. There it is. Okay. Let's accelerate a little bit. Alright, we're able to see if I did a proper landing here. Okay. Flaring and cutting the power. And ah, yeah, that was a very soft landing. Stayed on the back wheels for a little bit and touched down the front wheel. Very nice. Let's do another attempt, but Overall, I would say that was very nice. And take the plane control. So just another attempt at this landing. Maybe going a little faster this time. And 20 degrees of flaps. Alright. More power. Because I'm sinking.
Santa Ynez traffic 5 November Tango Victor Delta taxiing to runway 8. Santa Ynez.
Okay. Idle. My previous landing was definitely better.
Grumman 2901 departing runway 8. Santa Ynez.
Gentle on the gentle on the brakes. And I'm gonna park right here. Santa Ynez traffic, Fireboss 974 Tango Alpha, parking, clear of runway 26. Santa Ynez traffic. Alright, I'm gonna end the mission here.
Mission complete. Well done, Philippe.
Okay, mission complete. Thank you. Is the fire under control?
Yes, the fire is under control now.
Wonderful. So let's do the parking shutdown. So parking brake on, flaps back up, landing and nose lights off, landing and nose lights off here, bam, and power level idle, propeller leather feather, condition leather, cut off after 1 minute, Zzz, and voila. Another advantage of SayIntentions over the carrier mode is you can do this flight control record and redo your landing and practice your landings if you like. Okay, so this concludes today's mission. This was fun, I must say, to do a firefighting mission in SayIntentions.ai SkyOps. Will I do another one? Possibly. I enjoyed the fire missions. You scoop, you set the fire. It does not require a lot of piloting skills, and it's fun. But the one thing I wish, though, is something like the Microsoft Flight Simulator carrier mode scoring and progression, which we don't have in SayIntentions yet. So that's a feature that I'm going to post on SayIntentions. But overall, great experience, and I highly recommend SayIntentions. It is a little bit on the pricier side, although you can get the Entourage option for fixed price. And I forgot how much it is exactly. I think $50 maybe. And you get everything except the ATC voice if you do that. If you want the ATC, which is one of the best features really of SayIntentions, then you have to pay a monthly subscription, which is around $18 or something like that off the top of my head, which is definitely on the pricier side, but to me that's worth it to be able to practice ATC communications and stay current that way. So if you're interested in SayIntentions, check out the links in the description, and yeah, happy flying, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.